Communication is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It impacts every area of your life, from personal relationships to professional opportunities. Those who communicate well have more influence, more confidence, and greater chances of success. But what is the real secret behind effective communication? Many people think that being a good communicator simply means speaking well, having a pleasant voice, or mastering an extensive vocabulary. But the truth is that communication goes far beyond that. What really matters is how you connect with people, how you make your message understood, and, most importantly, remembered. If you've ever been in a situation where you felt unheard, where your idea seemed great but no one paid attention, or where you tried to express yourself but were misunderstood, then you know how challenging communication can be. The good news is that anyone can improve their communication skills. It doesn't matter if you're shy, feel nervous speaking in public, or think you lack charisma. Communication is a skill, and like any other, it can be learned and perfected. The first thing you need to understand is that clarity is essential. If people don't understand what you're saying, nothing else matters. Often, we try to sound smarter by using complicated words, technical terms, or overly long explanations. But the best communicators are those who can make any message simple and accessible. This means organizing your ideas well, avoiding unnecessary details, and, whenever possible, using concrete examples. Think of great leaders, amazing teachers, or speakers who capture your attention. What do they have in common? They make things seem easy. They transform complex concepts into something clear and interesting. And this ability is not a special gift, it's a technique that can be developed. To start, practice speaking concisely. If you can explain something complicated in a way that even a child would understand, your communication is on the right track. Besides clarity, confidence is another essential element of impactful communication. Have you ever noticed how some people speak and immediately capture everyone's attention? Often it's not about the words they use, but rather how they express themselves. Confidence comes from tone of voice, posture, and the way someone occupies the space around them. If you want to communicate better, pay attention to your body language. Stand upright, keep your shoulders relaxed, and avoid gestures that show nervousness, like crossing your arms or fidgeting with your hands. Your tone of voice also makes a huge difference. Speaking in a monotone can make any speech sound boring, so vary your tone and intensity depending on the context. Another important tip is eye contact. Looking directly at people while you speak conveys confidence and creates a stronger connection. But communication isn't just about speaking well. It also involves knowing how to listen. One of the most underestimated yet most powerful skills is active listening. This means truly paying attention to what the other person is saying instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. When you show genuine interest in a conversation, people feel valued and are more open to listening to you. Many communication problems arise because people don't really listen to each other. How many times have you seen an argument where no one was actually listening? Everyone was just waiting to respond without considering what was being said. This happens all the time, both in personal relationships and in the workplace. If you want to stand out in your communication, practice listening attentively. Ask questions to understand better, and show that you value the other person's opinion. Another crucial factor for effective communication is adaptability. Every situation requires a different style of communication. The way you talk to a friend is different from how you communicate in a business meeting. The way you explain something to an expert in the field is different from how you would explain it to someone who has never heard of the topic. The best communicators know how to adjust their language, tone, and approach depending on their audience. Before you start speaking, ask yourself, who is my audience? What do they already know about this topic? What's the best way to deliver this message? This makes all the difference in how your communication will be received. If you want to improve your communication even further, a powerful tip is to observe great communicators. Watch speakers, leaders, and people who can hold an audience's attention and analyze what they do. How do they structure their sentences? How do they use their voice? How do they engage people? You can learn a lot just by watching and trying to apply these elements in your own style. Another thing that can help is recording yourself speaking. This might feel awkward at first, but it's one of the best ways to identify areas for improvement. Record a short video explaining something and then watch it carefully. How is your posture? Does your tone of voice sound confident? Are you expressing yourself clearly? Small adjustments can have a huge impact on how people perceive your communication. And above all, remember that effective communication is not just about delivering a message, but ensuring that the message is understood and has the desired impact. Many times, we focus so much on what we want to say that we forget to think about how it will be received. Communication is a two-way street, and the best communicators are those who balance speaking and listening well. In the end, your communication defines your success. From a job interview to a casual conversation, the way you express yourself can open doors or close them. It can bring people closer to you or push them away. It can make your ideas valued or ignored. The good news is that no one is born a perfect communicator. Everyone can improve with practice and dedication. Small adjustments in your daily life can already make a big difference. Speak with more clarity, build your confidence, improve your listening skills, and adapt your communication to each situation. Over time, these changes will become natural, and you'll start to notice the positive impact in all areas of your life. So, why not start now? Choose one aspect of your communication to improve and practice. Over time, you'll see how this skill can transform your life. If you enjoyed this content, keep following the channel for more tips to help you grow and stand out. And remember, your voice has power.